Hey guys, I think it's been a minute since we have made a DIY recipe, and this serum is not your average DIY. This is going to be a serum that is hydrating, that has oil, and it's a balance, all that goodness. That is especially really good for those of you who have normal to dry hair and fine, delicate hair strands. This is not going to be too heavy, too rich. Your hair strands are going to suck this up. It is a great go-to. I think everyone should have a water-based hair serum, honestly, because you want to get that moisture in the strand. Even if you have relaxed hair, you have locks. I mean, this is convenient. And easy to use, easy to make. And when you do make some, it's gonna last you a few months, especially with this preservative that I'm going to talk to a little bit later while I make the recipe. So stay tuned for that. Let's get into this. So welcome to the Hennasooq channel. My name is Khadija. I am a leading expert and master henna hair colorist, and I specialize in Ayurvedic healthy herbal hair care and gorgeous henna and jaguar body arts. So as you come out of winter, right, transitioning, and we're gonna get a little bit more humidity in there, hopefully, depending on where you live. I feel like it was more dry than usual. Like my skin was just like, I could just see it on my skin just by looking at my hands. It's dry. But you know, let's help your hair along the way get to its fullest and most beautiful in these spring months that are coming upon us. So after, you do that hydrating, moisturizing type of treatment, deep conditioning and whatnot, it's time to lock and seal and get that moisture staying in those hair strands. That's so important to your hair looking hydrated and being actually hydrated and moisturized throughout your day. Because the look and the feel is great, but it really has to be sincerely hydrated and not crispy and crunchy and just stiff. It needs to have life. And not only that, because these hair serums, they give you an extra layer of protection from the elements as well. So what is the difference between a hair oil and a hair serum? So hair oils are really more so like treatments, the foundation of your hair hydration, usually a bit richer, as well. And a serum is typically a little bit lighter. It's more about the styling and just finishing off your look. And now that this sun is shining bright and we got these longer days ahead of us, we need to protect it. But those of you who are not wearing hijab or covering your hair with a hat or some type of protection, because that sun is strong, the serum is going to be perfect for you. It'll just really protect your hair throughout the day. That's a layer of protection that you definitely need. So let me show you how to create this DIY hair serum. This is one I have never done before. So let's get into it. All right, so this is us about to make this serum. If you wanna boil this first, 1 cup of water, you can. You just gotta let it cool before you use it. And another alternative is to use water that you've actually already boiled, and you can pour it into a tea kettle like this one. And I'm gonna light mine as well. It gets really nice and warm. I like to soak mine for a while, to be honest. All right, let's pour a cup of water. Okay, now we're gonna use a Moroccan hair tea in this 1 cup of water. Oh, and it smells so good. Get it up in there. If you are going to be boiling it, it probably is only going to take you 10-15 minutes to really steep it really well, really nicely. You could definitely do that. Otherwise, let it sit room temperature for like 1 to 2 hours at least. All right, in the meantime, while that's doing its thing, we're going to start preparing some of the oils for this serum on the side and getting that ready. So as I mentioned in this recipe, we've used a cup of water. We have 1 of the Moroccan hair tea bags. We'll be using camellia oil. We're also going to be using the golden jojoba oil. Both of those are organically certified. And we're also going to be using the argan oil. Oh, this name is frizzies, and the protection from the sun that you're getting from these oils is amazing. And then we're going to use 2 essential hair growth essential oils, which is going to be the lavender and the rosemary from Morocco. I'm going to end up using this spray bottle. If you have a glass one, even better. This is plastic, but a glass one is really good to keep, and protect a lot of your oils and the quality is better as well. So when you're making this, first we're going to be putting in our argan oil. This is probably going to be about like 10 to 12 squirts basically to get a nice good tablespoon in there. And then next up, we're going to grab our camellia oil, and I'm going to add about what I consider about a teaspoon. It's like 1 squirt. And another squirt of the jojoba oil. And then our essential oils, just a few drops, and these come out quick, so just be careful with that. Probably like 2 to 3 drops really. Woo, there we go. For our lavender essential, about 2 to 3 drops. Ooh, there we go. That was fast. Oh, it is already smelling so good. I'm gonna swirl this around a little bit, get this all blended. Oh my gosh, it smells so good, guys. And this is all the oil you need when you're making a water-based serum. Like literally, you don't have to overdo it. You need water in this hydration step. So we're gonna wait for the hair tea to finish up, doing its infusion, and we'll come back to it. All right, now that your hair tea has done its infusion, we're gonna be pouring some right into our bottle. Make sure that your hair tea has not broken open, by the way, because it's gonna make it difficult to use a spray bottle with. And do note, after we do this, you can add a preservative to this, so that way it can last several months. You know, anywhere from 3 to 4, maybe even 6 months. A really good preservative that you can look into that's in liquid form is called Germol, but definitely get experience with like testing it out and seeing, exactly if it does work really well. And I know you need a very small amount, so just make sure you're focusing and paying attention to that. Oh, look at that. Remember, shake it up really well. Look at all that goodness. So you are ready to use this. Get to hydrating those hair strands with this product. You guys are gonna love it. And you see, it was that simple, really simple to make, and you have a lot that's gonna last you a few months, so you're good to go. And it's also cheaper on your pocket. You can make more, you can do so many things with this serum, it's just so easy. And remember, you gotta shake it up really well before you use it, because oil and water does separate, so hopefully with the preservative, that's gonna help the longevity as well. If you decide not to use a preservative, then you could just store it in the fridge and keep your eye on that. I would really highly recommend the preservative just to be safe, it's better to safer than sorry, and making sure that it doesn't go bad. And the hair serum can be applied onto freshly washed hair. It'll help the strands lay down very easily. But if your hair is dry, you can definitely use it as well after you're done your styling. So enjoy that. Let me know how it turned out for you. I'd really love to know how yours came out. I'll be watching. So if you make a video or you post some photos, I wanna see, make sure you tag Hennasooq. And I wanna thank you guys for tuning in, and I'll see you guys next time. Thank you again. And don't forget, you gotta hit that subscribe and the notification bell so you don't miss any of our amazing videos. So take care, bye.